very different from yours. It's very warm and gentle. I remember I used to jump right in the water and swim. And sometimes I would, let myself afloat for a long time, watching the sky and the clouds passing by, changing the shape. But not many people know that we do have winters too in Vietnam. The cold wind comes from Russia and China. And the temperature is higher than in Eugene, but it feels just as cold. The thing is that we don't have a good heating system, so the inside of the house is as cold as the outside. And the Vietnamese people are crazy about soccer. That's a national sport, but that's a sport for watching, not for playing. The popular sport for playing is badminton, and we are quite good at that. I'm the badminton champion of the state of Oregon in mixed double, but in my country, I'm just a little above average. One important thing I would like to share with you today is the name of my country, Vietnam. Do you know what Vietnam means? That word, Vietnam, consists of two words, Viet and Nam. Viet is the name of the people, and Nam means South. So the name Vietnam means the people of the South, to distinguish the country from China from the North. But, over time, people get used to it, and especially telegraphing in the past, they combine the word to make it shorter, to cost less money. So the name becomes like you see today. So talking about the people of the South, I have a little gift here for who can answer my question. How many ethnic cities do you think we have in Vietnam?
6.
Anybody said 54? Thank you. So we have, talking about diversity, we have 54 ethnic cities in my country, and my country is a little bit smaller than California. And China, that big, they have 56? Yeah, so I'm correct. So it's been always an honor to give presentations about Vietnam and bring the culture to people. But actually, one of the most important and wonderful things to be part of ICSP is that I learned a lot too from people. Let me share my experience with some of my school kids. One time I was talking about poverty in my country. Well, I talk about a lot about poverty in my country, and originally my country is poor. So, and one school girl asked me, if they are so poor, how come can you have such a beautiful dress? So that question led me to a long conversation with her. But yeah, she made me think. Another time, a schoolboy asked me, how come nobody donates money to them? And I go, oh yeah, that's a great question. Would you do that? And he said, yeah, I will, when I become the president of the United States. And I asked him, are you sure you will still remember that? He said, yes, of course. But I still had him write his name and his promise on a piece of paper, and I kept it in a drawer in my room. I bring it to him when he becomes the president of the United States. His name is Dylan, and he's 7 years old. Part of the culture that I would like to bring to people is my country's music. The Vietnamese people are very proud of their music heritage. The country is almost 3,000 years old. And we've been through a lot of wars. So we found a special way to preserve our culture, that is through music. Because music is intangible and it cannot be destroyed. So today, I would like to sing to you a song that is a lullaby, a very common lullaby in Vietnam. Every Vietnamese knows it by heart without even learning it. And I hope you'll enjoy it. And if you fall asleep, it's even better.